Make sure it's working. See. How's everybody doing, man? Happy Sunday to all. Hey, I seen this on the Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. If y'all hear snoring, that's my dog. Alright. And I really just been questioning this because like the camera makes or break the video. Right? I had it on the bottom left. That's cool. I had it on the top right. I had it in every corner. I'm trying to see which one is the best. So I'm thinking the top right here because it's not really in the way, or the bottom. We're just gonna have to figure it out. Hold on. But came across a video. This is a Popeyes employee. Hey, Popeyes got their reputation. I love it. And I've been saying this for about a year now, and I know that I've been saying this for a year. And I know that y'all can agree. Popeyes fries is better than McDonald's fries. It just is.
Popeyes. By far the most horrendous, traumatizing. Popeyes. By far the most horrendous, traumatizing work experience of my life. And even though those niggas did indeed fire me after 3 weeks of working, if I had the option, I would never work there again because it is fuck Popeyes till I die. So as some of y'all know, I flew from Texas to California for college, and both Texas and California are both great places, but the one thing that sets these two places apart is money. Because everything in California is expensive. For example, let's say you went to Walmart, you want to get a bar of Snickers. Be ready to drop half your fucking paycheck for that bar of Snickers, because whatever price you're
I need to tell you didn't take good. Dang, she doing so good in her picture. That is the thing.
Wait, I can't see myself. Hold on. One, two, 1, 2. Are we back?
used to, multiply it by 10, you have an idea of just how much it costs in California. And I already know there's someone out there saying, bro, the prices can't be that bad. And to that I say, shut the fuck up. As a struggling college student, you don't understand how much every dollar counts. So after months of struggling and being broke, I decide I'm gonna get a job. Terrible decision. Like, I would have been much better off selling drugs.
Is either be depressed or more depressed. It is. When you have, listen, when you have a job and you don't want to work there, it's just depression. Like, yeah, I get paid, but I don't even want to work here. I really don't. And I don't want to be no old hat that be there for like 30, 40 years either. Trying to tell the young people, hey, escape while you can, escape the rat race, da. But then when you don't have nothing, that's even more depressing. Because then you can't even do nothing. You can't even buy a McChicken from McDonald's. You can't even get no water. You can't even do nothing.
Drugs or scamming or something like that, because the job I decided to get was Popeyes, and this job changed me. But first, I gotta explain to y'all how I finessed this job. So when I filled in my application, I filled it online, and some advice that I'll give to y'all niggas is when you fill in your application online, just fucking lie.
Yep.
Straight up lie about everything. When I did mine, I lied about literally everything except for my name and my race. Like, on paper, I was a D1 patty flipping god. I even told them that I was available every day, knowing damn well I am a full-time student. Like, I gave them no reason to not hire me. And obviously because of my stellar resume, I get accepted for an interview. So fast forward and I pull into Popeyes for my interview, and the nigga that they had interviewing me was either fresh out of jail or he was planning on heading there, because this nigga looked like he strangled birds for fun. Just a straight menace. And as this convict is interviewing me, I quickly realize this nigga does not care about what I'm talking about, because he's asking me questions, and when I reply back, he just...
I haven't been to the grocery store in months because this delivery service offers hundreds of high-quality, non-GMO groceries and recipes that help.
He stares at me. He doesn't say nothing. He doesn't even write nothing down. He doesn't reply to anything.
I don't know why I keep lagging, but that's what I hate too. I hate the interviews. Like, I would just prefer the jobs without it, because, okay, you're not judging nobody off the background, because that's what they do, or whether they're a felon or not. So, but then it's the same questions, just different people. Okay, well, why are you here? Well, why else would I be here, Mr. Sir or Miss Ma'am? What other reason is it? I'm broke and I need money. That's why. But obviously, you don't really say that, because they don't really like the truth. Because anyway, they're gonna sit there with a blank face, scribble on it, like, okay. Are they gonna do this? The nods. Okay. Are you what time are you available? All day. Don't say all day. That still won't matter. Then they're gonna always ask you this question. This is the trickiest part. They're gonna always ask, well, how are you gonna handle conflict? Let's just say a coworker and you are having a disagreement. I always say the same answer. I'm like, I'm very respectful. I respect everybody, but nobody's not touching me, because I don't do nothing to nobody. And if you do it, then hey, you just gonna have to fire me. I'm just honest. Same thing with the Chick-fil-A lady. She was like, okay, well, how you gonna handle conflict? And I'm like, I wouldn't allow it. I wouldn't allow disrespect, whether it's from a customer or in coworker. That's just me. So, and I never got it. And then this is what they say. They always say this. Oh yeah, well, thanks for stopping by. We'll give you a call. They never do.
Thing I'm saying.
They
Okay.
never do.
Do you have any other work experience? Yeah, I'm very experienced. I've worked alongside Gordon Ramsay sometimes. Did I do something? What is wrong with this nigga? So fast forward to the end of the interview, and he's like, so how soon do you think you can start working here? So since I'm still trying to look like the LeBron James of patty flipping.
Listen, because y'all don't know. Y'all never been in that, and you never find nothing until it's lost. I want y'all, because when life starts happening, that's when it just times gets hard. I'm talking about, I want y'all to lose your job unexpectedly while the bills are still coming up. Let's just see what you'll do. Then you will really appreciate, you wouldn't take that job for granted. You won't take it for granted. You know how hard it is in this market. You got Indeed posting ghost jobs. They just sell your data. Da, 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 da. They'll say, "Oh yes, thanks for applying. We'll reach out to you when the position's available." Or you're gonna keep getting hella decline letters like, "Yeah, we decided to move on with other candidates." All of that. So that's even more depression on top of all of that. So I just want y'all to don't clown on no fast food worker. I never clown on nobody. I know how it felt to be a cashier. That's why I'm never mad. I have a lot of patience. I do. Every time when they scan slow and then everybody just walk out the line, I still be in their line, cause I know.
I'm like, as soon as possible. Okay, we'll see you in 2 days. Huh? My nigga, 2 days? And just like that, I was officially a full-fledged Popeyes chicken sandwich worker. Tragic. So on my first day, the manager assigns me on the cash register. No training, no help, no cash register guide, just straight into the fire. Nigga, I don't know how to work a register. Matter of fact, I have never worked a fast food job in my life. Everything I know about fast food, I've learned from SpongeBob. So I spent my entire first day just absolutely fucking everyone's order up. Like, if niggas came to my register, they were gonna be there for at
Come on.
least 30 minutes while I sit there trying to figure out how to get their order to pop up on the fucking... cash register. And honestly, most of the people were chill about it. Like, they understood it was my first day. Like, nigga, I'm gonna make mistakes. But that's just most of the people. Because some of these niggas...
Yeah, I remember my first time at the cashier too. See, because it's you going to run with a lot of different customers. You gonna run into the slick ones like, oh yeah, this is your first day, huh? And then when you say yeah, they make sure the cart is all filled and the whole belt is just filled. Then you don't know what to do. So basically, yeah, you are sweating, armpit sweating, back sweating. Your heart is racing. Then if you look to the right, it's more people there. And then like, what is he doing? It's always the Karens and always the white people. They don't say that to your face though, but their facial expressions always say that. It's like this really ain't what you want. I'm really just sparing everybody, like, because it's just not going to be worth it for both of us. We both have a loving, caring family. It's just not worth it. Just don't do that. But yeah, my first day, I didn't even know nothing. Tried to scan the gift card. I didn't even know what to do. Then you have the walkie-talkie. Nobody's not even answering that. I'm by myself. They the two other cashiers, they left. They clocked out. So it's all me.
think when I put on an orange Popeyes hat and my orange Popeyes shirt and my big ass oversized slacks, that they can just talk to me and disrespect me however. And the worst part is, I can't hit these niggas. I mean, you can hit them, but like, you know, jail, getting fired. I don't know about y'all, but jail's not the place for me.
I like you, and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Like this one time, I'm on the job, you know, messing up orders as usual, and this guy bursts through the door straight losing it. Like, this nigga looks like he just jumped out of a pool from the amount of sweat on his body. He's breathing hard as hell, and I can just tell he has a...
I ran into those people too. But the thing is, you always stay calm. I'm always calm before the destruction. You never really want to know. You never want to let your opponent know your next move. Yeah, dealt with Karens, dealt with everybody else, every color, every race. They whatever, whether you somebody spilling your coffee or you on your last strike and your last written up on your job, who knows? But always remember, never take your anger out on no innocent person. Just not worth it. But I did deal with these people. They act mad. They started breathing hard. They walking fast. They're doing this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call the manager. That don't matter. It never really fazed me. You can't faze me because I don't really care, and I know what I'm capable of. It's just not gonna be worth it for you or me. It's not. Everything I'm saying, no cap, not cap. I never cap. I don't even lie. Never. I was never fazed. No matter who it was, standing right, because it's not gonna be worth it. And then they just walked off.
Problem. So when I see him, I'm just thinking, fuck, why do these niggas gotta pull up when I'm working? I'm finna quit. Yeah, I'm finna quit. And since I'm the only nigga at the registers, he runs up on me and starts blowing up. Look at this. This guy pulls out a chicken sandwich and just starts waving it in my face. So now I'm just like confused. Sir, what seems to be the problem? Oh, can you read? Now I'm fighting the urge to now become a Popeye stereotype, because if this big bubble bass built ass nigga keeps on insulting me, I'm gonna pick him up and throw his ass in the fryer. I asked for no pickles, and there's pickles in my sandwich. So now this grown ass man is going off on me about how I ruined his sandwich because I put pickles in there. And before...
Yes, I mean, the customer is always right, but it is his fault. He should have stated it. He should have stated it. Everybody know that. Every chicken sandwich now is stapled with those two nasty pickles. It's warm too. It's not even cold either. Chick-fil-A, Popeyes is just like that. But he should have just said no pickles.
I can explain to this dumbass that I didn't make his sandwich, nor did I even help him do it, because he went through the drive-thru, he starts demanding a new sandwich. And of course, he ends up saying every annoying customer's favorite phrase. You know what? Forget this. Let me speak to your manager. At this point, everyone in the store is staring at this nigga, and I'm already tired of talking to him. So I go get the manager. She comes out. She apologizes to this kid and also gets him a new sandwich. And like that pissed me off. Like he was in the wrong. Why are we apologizing? So after working at Popeyes for a week, I got switched to the night shift. And this was the moment I started hating my life. Because day Popeye and night Popeye are two different things. The main difference
Lease on a 2025 Elantra SE for just $269 per month with 0 down. Or lease a 2020.
main difference between the two is at night, you actually have to do work. Like, you have to clean the restrooms, clean the tables, mop the floors, clean your station, and etc. because there's way more for you to do after that. And if you can't already tell by my upload schedule, I'm very lazy. So going into Popeyes and doing manual labor every single day was taking a toll on me. Like, I would...
But that's what I realized with people. Niggas just scared of hard work. Y'all always think something's slavery. It's not. Y'all just not used to the hard work. Y'all just want an easy job. If you want an easy job, do security until it's really time to show them that you're at security and somebody trying to act big and bad, or they got it on them right there. Then they not listening and doing all that. It's so easy to say until it's time to do it. Everybody want to do that security. It be the skinny ladies or it be the big bone ladies. Listen, y'all won't be, I mean, y'all not the cops. Y'all not, I don't really expect y'all to really do nothing. But when it is time, God forbid, if a threat does get in there, what do? You just gonna call. Y'all on your phone all day anyway. All you have to do is just sit back, monitor the whole lot with the cameras, and press this button and let this lame thing and then that's it.
I always tell myself at the end of every shift, yeah, I'm quitting. Yeah, I'm quitting. Yeah, I'm quitting. I never quit. And the worst part about working the night shift was the constant battle you had to fight with your sleep. Like, I remember leaning on walls, blacking out for 5 minutes, taking hour naps on my 30-minute break, and just fighting sleep every single day. Like, I don't know what was in the air at my Popeyes, but every single time I clocked in, a wave of tiredness would just hit me in the first 15 minutes. Like this one time, I was working the drive-thru on a night shift, straight fighting for my life. Every single blink hurt. Like, my brain was on 2%. And as I'm sitting there trying not to pass out, a customer pulls up. He pulls in, I take his order, you know, the usual. So when he gets to my window, I hand him his food, and then there's just an awkward silence where we're just staring at each other. And then he's like, can I go? So now I'm just confused. I'm like, yeah, nigga, like, what's stopping you? This nigga slams on the gas so hard and just speeds off. And I'm just sitting there like, what just happened? So a couple hours pass and I'm closing up shop, and then it hits me. Wait, that nigga didn't pay for his food. Oh, I'm about to get fired. Whole time I thought that guy was staring at me because he was crazy or something. He was waiting for me to charge him, and I just let him walk off for free. So the Popeyes that I worked at wasn't in the best of areas, but at first, it didn't affect me because, you know, I was working the day shift. But when they switched me to the night shift, I realized just how bad it can get. Because while I was working the night shift, I learned an unwritten rule, aka crackhead protocol, which is basically just when a crackhead walks in, you slide him a 2-piece, some Cajun fries, and you try to avoid all problems. But of course, when I'm working, it doesn't go that easy. So on this day, I'm working the register, tired as hell, hating my life, you know, the usual. And this bald guy walks in, and he is straight tripping, like he is having a full conversation with himself. So now I'm just sitting there just straight sweating my ass off because I have no idea on what to do. Then he pulls out a big jug of water and just starts filling it up on our machine. Now I'm still standing there just watching all this because, again, what am I supposed to do? Then our team manager comes in and she's like, oh my god, Paradise, go stop him. I'm not gonna lie, when she said that, I got mad because, nigga, that is not my job. When I lied on my application, I never said I was experienced in wrestling homeless niggas.
No, but that'd be fun though. Now you gotta realize the crackhead, they don't mess with you though. They not. Have you ever seen a crackhead fight a random person? Really? You haven't. They don't mess with it.
So I sat there and I watched him fill up his jug, snatch his 2-piece combo off the counter, and walk off. And I didn't do shit. And of course, for some reason, my annoying ass manager wasn't happy because for some reason, she expected me to jump over the counter, body slam the crackhead, and single-handedly put my life on the line for fucking Popeyes. Yeah, right. This was the day I realized I really shouldn't be working anymore because because my life was getting put on the line. Alright, so let me finally explain the story on how exactly I got fired from Popeyes. So on this day, I walk into work and I am already in a bad mood. Like, do you know those days where you walk in and it's just like everything sucks? Like, I am just not feeling work. So I go in with the mindset of I'm gonna do the least amount of work today as possible. But of course, my manager just can't stand to see me happy. So she starts hitting me with immediate bullshit. Alright, Paradise, busy day today. I need you to prep the chicken, clean the restroom, clean the store, prep the biscuits, solve world hunger, find the cure to cancer, clean the tables, fryers in every station, then of course clean the restrooms. And once you're done with that, don't forget, you have to struggle on the cash register for 6 more hours. Now I'm looking at this lady like, you are not serious. Like, this job is not worth it. Like, I will be so okay living under a bridge than doing all the stupid shit she just said. In that moment right there, I knew today was going to be my last day at Popeyes. So I walked to the restroom, got on my phone, I checked the bus app to see when the next bus was coming, and I straight up just fucking left that store. Like, that lady is delusional if she thinks I'm doing any of the things she just said. So I get on the bus, I get home, and then I get a text message from my manager saying, you've been terminated, effective immediately. And honestly, I was okay with that. Took me a nice hot shower, went to bed, and it was fuck Popeyes till I die.
And those be the good days too, because then you can go to sleep. You don't even got to worry about it. You don't even got to worry about that. Hold on. Those be the good days. Then you can go to sleep. You don't even got to worry about it until the next bill ends up popping up, and then Chase gonna end up emailing you. Oh yeah, this is due, this is due. Then you get an email. Yep. And then especially when they randomly take it out exactly at 12 a.m. that you can't even do nothing.